Off and running, Mission Foods Pro Stock Motorcycle. It's Halloween, right? Spooky stuff is happening. Steve Johnson goes 790 at 120 in his first run of the weekend. Puts him number 15 for right now. Bumps out Mark Ingerson. We have a bump spot this week in a Pro Stock Motorcycle. Pretty exciting. It's the Halloween contest outfits continue. Is that Payne Stewart? Is that what that is down there? I mean, it looks like Payne Stewart. If you don't know who Payne Stewart is, then either you hate golf or you're too young. Or both. Speaking of Mark Ingerson, just got bumped out. Here it comes on the left side of the racetrack. DM Enterprise Group machine. The man who owns a boatload of Harley-Davidson dealerships across the country now. Braden Davis, Power Training, Anvil Trailers, the third Vance and Hines motorcycle. Braden, who is still mathematically alive for the World Championship, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's not going to win it in his rookie season. Let's put it that way. But he's been great. Had a great rookie year so far. Ingerson in. Davis follows. Off they go. 108 to 60 feet for Braden Davis. Ingerson turned the tire a little bit and at the finish line stripe. 687.5. Braden Davis going to get him off the bump and well into the field. 714 for Ingerson, only 190. Puts him 15th. Braden Davis moves all the way up to number 5 qualifying position. It's going to bump out. Stand by. If the button will work, which it will not. It bumped out somebody. We'll tell you who in a minute. There it is, Steve Johnson, Stevie J, who just made his first run, got bumped back out. Freddie Camarano, Caheo Woods coming up next. Let's see if we can be joined from the broadcast truck. Brian Loans and Joe Costello, you guys got us?
As Freddie Camarena and Caheo Woods come to the starting line, Brian Loans here, joined by Joe Costello. And Joe, who is the third man in the booth? Like a hockey fight. Who's the third man in?
I am super excited. He is an influencer. He is a comedian. He's social commentary, Mr. Justin Nunley. We met at this racetrack or a drag strip about a year ago. You fell in love with the sport. I have fallen in love with your commentary, and now you're back. You're going to take us through a session.
I can't wait. This is going to be a blast.
Well, it's started and running. Here we go, Brian.
To be clear, I don't love drag racing, Joe or Justin. I love nothing.
He's a nihilist, folks. He is a nihilist.
So we'll see how this goes at the end of the hour.
So Freddie and Caheo are currently the bump spot, sitting 16th. He's on the right side of the drag strip. And Freddie Camarena sitting 14th, went 7:04 last time down. Freddie moved early there, and you can see he's going to pull away from Caheo Woods. Looks like a stronger run than he made earlier, and it is 699.5 to Caheo's 718.
And when you get that big of a jump, hey, you're going to pull away quick. You know what I'm saying? 30, 60, the whole way down the track, you pull it.
And you were telling us before we came on the air, you got a pretty good two-wheel hot rod at home.
Yeah, we've got a V-Rod Destroyer. You know, I'm partnered. I became a partner at our local Harley-Davidson dealership, and we've got a V-Rod Destroyer on the ceiling, and we're fixing to bring it down, and I can't wait to run it down the track.
You want to drag race it. That's the point.
Yes.
So of all of our categories, this is the one that I relate to as a driver the least.
Sure.
I've sat at the 1320 mark and watched Angie Smith come rocketing by at 200 miles per hour, and I said, nah, I can't see myself doing that one. But you can.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if it's got wheels, I can drive it.
All right.
Let's go.
Gary Stover rocking the Star Trek blue shirt. You don't want to be the red shirt people. I'm not a Star Trek person. I don't like Star Wars, but my understanding is if you have a red shirt on in a Star Trek episode, you're dead by the first 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, you don't want to be a red shirt guy.
Don't go on the planet with Kirk and Spock.
See, this is trouble.
That guy's in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's got the red shirt on. He ain't making it out of the end of the episode.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good thing none of them are wearing green, because it's bad luck to wear green
At a
to
racetrack.
race, you know?
Karen Stouffer and Tris Bostic. Great to see Karen crush the tree with a 009 reaction time first time up. Went 7:01.6 in Q1. Chris Bostic not making the call here, so it's a solo for Karen.
Caught that red light.
She's pushing it.
Yep.
Runs through a 736.9, 188 miles an hour. It does not improve. The bike was spun the tires. Something was bad down low. 142.60 foot time was about 4/10 behind where she would want to be.
That is the bike that developed Gage Herrera into the racer that we now know as the two-time and back-to-back world champion.
And we have to mention, as currently Braden Davis sits on the throne of tires, it is the Ted Wiens Tire and Auto Trick or Traction tonight on Friday night. Bonus money going to our best qualifying runs made in Pro Stock Motorcycle, Car, Top Fuel, and Funny Car.
It's been a very popular program all season long. We've had lobsters, we've had baseball bats. Independent of the early session, low of this session sits on the throne. Freiberger is down there. We're going to speak with him, and at the end of the night, whoever's low gets the bonus money. Thank you, Ted Wiens.
Look at this paint scheme here.
Awesome, right?
That is something. I like it. It looks like a red chrome.
The red chrome, a reflective Johnson's Horsepower Garage from Gianna Evaristo.
Richard Gatson out there hanging out, the points leader, and you've got Kelly Klontz, Steam Fitter 602 on board with Kelly and Chris Klontz. Long odds at the sports books on Kelly Klontz.
Yes, long odds, but we have seen wackier things happen, including the woman on the left-hand side. 2019 finals, Gianna Evaristo. We got guys, the chains fell off, guys went red. One guy knocked a cylinder off the bike in a burnout, and she won the race. Her first and only victory so far.
The most unlikely victory I've ever been a part of.
It was insane.
There's nothing better than seeing a long shot win the race.
Hell yeah.
Come on with it. That's a good jump.
Nice side-by-side rip here for the two women as we go 6:88.7 for Gianna Evaristo. Second quick of the session, Kelly Klontz goes 6:95 at 1:95.
Spoke with some of the crew chiefs a little bit earlier today about weather conditions, and what I got was like all four of them are probably going to be in the same neighborhood. So there's always going to be an opportunity to move forward if you make your best run of the day.
I was actually wondering about that when I flew in yesterday, and the temperature is going to drop off a good bit tonight.
Oh yeah,
the low's at what, 53?
Yeah,
and then you're going to have like 80-degree highs. So the track is going to act different throughout the day.
It is, and the big thing to watch here, and the sun this time of the year doesn't have quite as big effect on the racetrack, doesn't get as hot. But first round eliminations on Sunday are going to be where it's at. That 11 a.m. first round is going to be awesome as we have the full kind of Shooter McGavin look going on out here.
Scott Hamilton for Flying Ryan Ayler.
Thought he was a skater. Different guy.
He's wearing the Knickers. And Chase Van Zandt, the Trick Tools machine of White Alligator Racing, looking to improve on his number 10 spot.
He does have that Payne Stewart look going on.
He got the whole thing going on.
Yeah.
Give him a white beard and a case of Busch Light. He could be John Daly.
He's even rocking the. He's got the driver right before. Flying Ryan, 106 to the 60 feet.
Wow, look at this. Sailor goes 687 too.
It's a very good run for Flying Ryan. All the way up to number 5 in the El Bandito Yankee Tequila machine. They're going to be very happy with that, and I don't know if it means they have to dress like golfers all the time.
Yeah, his the 106 short time is the most impressive number out of that run, and really that's what he drove the 87 with. But for that motorcycle, very, very well done for Ayler.
Very fitting with Sloth Golf on board the bike.
So, man, Ayler's going to boot Braden Davis off the Ted Wiens Tire throne at the top end.
Get out of here.
Then it's going to be Clayton Howie and Matt Smith.
So, Justin, you're walking into the second-to-last race of the NHRA playoffs. We've got battles for the championship in Pro Stock Motorcycle. Gage Herrera is our two-time back-to-back world champ, but he is not the points leader. If he's going to do it a third consecutive time, he's going to have to come from behind. Matt Smith is in the mix. We've got a bunch of great racers that are battling it out here this weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend. I'm telling you, there's never a bad weekend when it's NHRA.
Hell yeah.
I've been involved in a lot of motorsports, and NHRA takes cake out of all of them. Love it.
Yeah, this race is killer, man. Leading into SEMA, it's always big energy, big end of the season. Matt Smith trying to lay down a number. He's actually behind Ayler in the 60-foot block.
I think he chased him down. Nope.
685.5, 199. He is right now. Smith will be quickest as you're going to see Ayler kick Braden Davis off the throne, and Matt Smith's going to come around and boot Ayler in the tookest to get him off of there.
He got pretty close to chasing him down.
He almost did run him down at the finish line for sure. 690 with a 9, 196 for Clayton Howie. And so Howie, with that 90, is going to find himself holding serve with that 89 he ran earlier.
Yeah,
So
he's
backed it up.
coming in off a couple of good weeks.
Yeah.
Justin, I'd love to hear you put a little more meat on that bone because you've had the opportunity to do everything, to go to all of these motorsports and get the VIP experience, right? So everyone's showing you their best. Why is it that drag racing is the thing you've liked the most?
It ain't even about the VIP experience. Every ticket to NHRA is a VIP experience. The access that you get with any ticket that you buy is you are no closer to those cars in the pits than I am. You know, it is wild how close everybody can get, and the drivers are so welcoming. They come out, they're talking to everybody. You're basically in the locker room.
Ryan Ayler had the broom and the witch hat. He was more aggressively witching out than I thought Ryan Ayler would. He was
tells us a little
kind of
something.
witching
Out. Hey, Mama's family. I love it. Thelma Harper. Let's go.
Old lives matter. That's what that hat says.
I love it. I love it. I tell you, I've got a podcast called White Trash with Money, and I believe that they would fit perfectly on that podcast with us.
Gadsden and Smith on the starting line now. Gadsden, the championship hopeful, the leader coming into the race by 72 points.
We got a race.
Yeah, good side-by-side pull. 683.4 for Gadsden. Pulls himself within a handful of hundredths of Herrera. Low for the session right now. Angie Smith stays number 2, but Gadsden closed the gap.
Gadsden able to pick up from his earlier run as you see the swap of the throne. Matt Smith taking over. I was unaware there was a witch costume also involved, but now it makes sense. Trick or traction. So the Denso Red Rocket can take its spot on the
Red
throne.
Rocket.
But
I love it.
of course.
There are 2 people wearing witch costumes down there, and I don't know which one you're looking at, but he's not the one wearing the red Denso leather.
No, sir.
It's true. It's true.
No, sir.
Richard Gadsden will be headed down there real soon as John Hall in the American Rebel Light Beer motorcycle gets ready to rock it off. And there he is, the champ.
Railzilla.
Yeah, Gage Herrera trying to make up points on Gadsden. Gadsden right now with that 683 run is pulled within 13 thousandths of what Herrera ran earlier. We'll find out if Herrera can pick up the pace. And John Hall, multiple-time winner on the season. Hall, that big win at Maple Grove was one of the neatest things.
Career season for John Hall. He has won the U.S. Nationals in the past, but I really think this is the year where he's found his consistency.
Oh, it's close.
And Herrera crushed the short numbers, and Herrera goes 680, 199 miles an hour.
Almost four one-hundredths of a second.
Killing it right there. 199.17. Hall goes 683.6. As you can see, Smith just tried to whack Gadsden with a broom.
Every time we give these people some sort of pugil stick with which to beat each other, it becomes very entertaining.
That broom ain't making it through the night.
No, I don't think so. Look at Richard.
I do like this tire thrown, though. That right there is Hillbilly Deluxe.
It is working pretty good.
I like it. I'm going to have to build one of those.
We have the technology. Oh, it's just, and we have pumpkins at the bottom. It is not just functional.
It's
is
almost
festive.
missing a pumpkin.
That way, we almost had one. We almost had a gourd down.
You just don't hear the word gourd at drag races enough.
So, yeah, Chris Meadows, you know you love it. So we have the 680 by Herrera. He takes the number 1 spot. He will take the bonus money from Ted Weens, which I believe is $1,000. I believe it's $1,000, $2,000, and then it's $3,500 apiece for the fuel cap.